Most people use their cold wallets for way longer than a couple months, unlike most YouTubers that review them. I'm one of those people. When I buy a cold wallet, I intend to use it until it stops working. My oldest cold wallet has served me for 4 years, and I've bought dozens of wallets since then, so this Tangem Wallet review is from the perspective of a long-term user, me. Now, I bought my first Tangem wallet more than 2 years ago, and for me, a cold wallet isn't just about security like the secure element chip or the patented technology, which I'll talk about later. What's sometimes more important is the usability. So let's talk about the Tangem app first. I'm the type of person who likes tinkering with the user interface and toggling every single setting to see what it does. So learning how to use Tangem initially wasn't a big deal for me. It was actually a fun experience, especially when compared to other wallets on the market with a steeper learning curve. And after using it for 2 years, there's a lot of things I like about it, and some things that could be a deal breaker for some people. Let's start with the things I like. The simplicity. First, let's change the theme to dark mode. This is way too bright. Much better. Now let's go back to the homepage. At the top of the app, you'll see your entire portfolio balance. That's the total amount of crypto in your wallet. Right below that, it shows 3 devices. That's the number of cards I use to set up my wallet. Tangem wallets come in either 2 or 3 packs. You need at least 2 cards to set up a wallet, and you can only use a total of 3 cards per wallet in the app. But here's the cool part, you can add more than 40 wallets to the app. So if you have extra cards, you can create and manage separate wallets all in one place. More on that later. The setup. Tangem is the easiest wallet to set up, even if you've never used a cold wallet before. The average setup time is around 5 minutes. It's even quicker if you set it up as a seedless wallet. Tangem is one of the only wallets to offer a seedless setup, meaning you don't have to create a 12 or 24 word seed phrase if you don't want to. You can just use the cards as your backups. But if you prefer to know your wallet's seed phrase, like me, then you can set it up with a 12 or 24 word seed phrase as well. This will allow you to access your crypto even if you lose all your cards or they get damaged. Managing crypto. The app displays all the important buttons near the top of the screen. It's a personal preference, but I like having all the important features on one page. So buying, swapping, and selling crypto is very straightforward. If you tap the buy button, you can easily search for the crypto you want to buy, and then use Tangem's third-party exchange to buy it using your bank card. It's the same for swapping crypto. Tap swap and choose a token you want to swap. The sell button is my favorite though because you can sell crypto for cash and send any profits straight to your bank account. Sending and receiving crypto. When you first set up this wallet, you'll notice there are only 2 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum. To add a new token to your homepage is easy. Just go to Settings, choose Wallet, Manage Tokens, and search for the tokens you want to add. Then you enable your preferred network, scan your card to add it, and now that token is on your homepage. So now, if I want to receive a specific token in my wallet, I select it and smash the receive button to get my receiving address for that network. Sending crypto is also easy. Tap Send, paste the destination address you want to send crypto to, enter how much crypto you want to send while at the same time taking note of how broke you are, then scan the card to approve the transaction. Market analysis. In order to convince your significant other that you know what you're doing with your kid's college fund, you need to be able to pull up important looking charts. That's one reason I like the market analysis feature. You can scroll through the list of coins organized according to their market cap, or you can search for your favorite shitcoin that's guaranteed to dump the moment you decide to buy it. But this feature really is insightful. You can view charts by 24-hour, weekly, monthly, yearly, and all-time increments. You can even see if the token is losing or gaining holders, and there's even a security score that assesses the security level of the token based on security factors from multiple sources. Definitely make sure to show your significant other this section. Plus, there are other important metrics you can view like market cap, trading volume, and token supply, along with how many centralized exchanges the token is listed on. Managing multiple wallets. You can manage over 50 sets of cards in the Tangem app, which means 50 different wallets. Now, I haven't tested this myself because I don't have 50 sets of cards, but I have added a couple sets and it's extremely easy. If I want to add a new wallet, I just go to Settings, Add New Wallet, scan the card, and follow these step-by-step instructions on screen. Then, to switch between the different wallets in the app, just swipe left and right on the top of the app where your portfolio is displayed. Nice. And the final thing I'm going to mention is the user friendliness. If you can microwave a Hot Pocket, then you can use this wallet. And I'm not just saying that. I've received comments from several old people, I mean seasoned folks, who tell me that they can use Tangem even with their questionable eyesight and, let's say, vintage tech skills. Now on to things I dislike about the Tangem app. You can't generate multiple receiving addresses for your crypto, at least not yet. Tangem has been telling us that they're going to add this feature for over a year, and we're still waiting. The reason most of us want this option is to increase our privacy. If you have multiple crypto addresses, it's harder for someone to track your portfolio, but for me, this isn't a deal breaker, and I'm confident that we'll see this feature sometime this year. Maybe. Third-party fees. Even though I really like being able to buy and sell crypto natively in the Tangem app, my joy is instantly stolen by the convenience fees charged by the third parties. For example, if I want to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, I have to pay the third-party exchange $57, which means I really only get $943 worth of Bitcoin. Versus if I buy the same amount of Bitcoin on an exchange using my bank account, the fee is only $10. That's a difference of 4%, and it's the same when selling crypto using the Tangem app. So I usually buy my crypto on an exchange, then send it to my Tangem wallet for safekeeping, and it still ends up being the more affordable option. Wallet Connect sucks. Wallet Connect is how you can connect most crypto wallets to external platforms like decentralized exchanges, mining websites, and platforms to claim airdrops, but Tangem is one of the only wallets where the Wallet Connect feature often fails when you try to use it. The only reason this doesn't make me rage is because I don't recommend connecting your cold wallet to any websites anyways, for safety reasons. But just because I don't use this feature much doesn't mean that it shouldn't work. But similar to other downsides of this wallet, Tangem says they're working to optimize the Wallet Connect feature so that it works more consistently, but until then, we're left waiting. Okay, so far I've talked about the Tangem app, which is the same across all Tangem wallets, but now I want to talk about what I like about the hardware, the cards specifically, starting with their durability. These cards are super durable. No, they're not fancy, but who cares? What matters is that these cards will last for years to come, and mine have lasted a couple years already. I've been using my first set of Tangem cards for more than 2 years, and they work just as well as they did when I first unboxed them. And I literally carry this one around in my wallet, so it's been through hell and back. But in all seriousness, the card is IP68 rated, so it's waterproof, resistant to extreme temperatures, and immune to EMPs, electrostatic discharge, and X-ray machines. Plus, the plastic material is what allows Tangem to offer a 25-year product replacement warranty on the cards, and this is the craziest warranty I've ever seen offered by any tech company. But there are 2 more things about the card that I like. First, the secure element chip. You can't see it, but inside each card is an EAL6 Plus secure element chip designed by Samsung. This is the same type of chip found in your bank card. They're specifically designed to protect your secrets. And no, not those kinds of secrets. Secrets that could lead to someone stealing your entire net worth, but in cold wallets like Tangem, this chip secures the keys used to access and manage your crypto. This chip means the cards are immune to remote and physical attacks, which is the main reason why secure elements are an industry standard in the financial sector. And being that the chip used in Tangem is EAL6 Plus certified, meaning it's gone through rigorous testing, it's one of the most secure chips on the consumer market. So even an NFC scammer like the Flipper Zero can't access any sensitive data on the cards. And the next thing I like about these cards is the NFC antenna. Tangem is an NFC wallet, so it uses a built-in NFC antenna to communicate with your phone in the Tangem app. This makes setting up and using the wallet extremely easy and convenient. So anytime you approve a transaction, you have to hold one of the cards up to the back of your phone. This acts as your digital signature. Without the card, you can't approve transactions, and without the access code for your card, well, you can't use the card. And trust me, no one could ever guess my access code. This is the main security model protecting this wallet. The only downside to it being an NFC wallet is you can't use it with your computer or even your tablet. You need a mobile phone. This is a mobile-only wallet, and your phone needs to have full NFC support, which fortunately most new phones have. No charging. Tangem is one of the only cold wallets you don't have to worry about charging, and I don't have to bring any cables with me. It's always ready to go. As long as your phone is charged, you can use your Tangem wallet. This also means I don't have to worry about the battery ever crapping out on me in the future since there is no battery. So if you like to travel a lot, or you're like me and you live a more active lifestyle, but you want to bring your crypto with you, Tangem is by far the best wallet for this. Now you can finally go out and touch some grass. The design. Personally, I'm all about this discreet black design. It's sleek, minimal, and doesn't scream crypto nerd from across the room. But if you're looking for something that stands out a bit more, Tangem's got a bunch of cool designs to choose from, such as the stealth cards. They're super clean, or this Bitcoin one designed by Satoshi Nakamoto himself. Okay, maybe not actually by Satoshi, but it's got that vibe. Then there's the one that screams, I love bald eagles and beer, and some other limited edition designs that are pretty cool. By the way, if you end up getting a Tangem wallet, you can use my discount code CyberSkrilla to get 10% off your entire order. As a thank you for your support, here's a picture of my dog. Anyways, let's talk about the downsides of these cards. They're too simple. I know I said I like the design, and I do, but because they're so simple, those of you who prefer using your cold wallet on a computer can't use Tangem. And I'm not crying about this or anything, but I wouldn't exactly complain if I could plug my Tangem wallet into my computer and manage it from there. So as of now, Tangem will remain strictly a mobile-only wallet. And another thing, there's no screen. And yeah, that is a downside. Without a screen, you get this thing called blind signing. That's when you're approving a transaction without actually being able to verify the details directly on the wallet itself. With Tangem, any details are managed through the app. So when it's time to sign a transaction, you're relying entirely on the app to show you the correct transaction details. If you download a fake or compromised version of the app, you won't be able to confirm where your crypto is actually going. But here's the good news. There's no known malware that affects the Tangem app. So, as long as you stick to the official Tangem app, you're safe from this risk, and out of the 2.5 million wallets Tangem has produced, a total of 0 have been hacked. So was it worth spending the $60 on my first set of Tangem cards over 2 years ago? I think so. If you're someone who wants to secure your crypto without dealing with the intense learning curves that come with other wallets, if you don't mind using it with your phone, and you already have a phone with full NFC support, then I think you'll really enjoy the Tangem wallet. But if you're still unsure, my Tangem wallet user guide will show you just how easy this wallet is to use. Oh, and one more thing. Psych.